welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
A look there inside a MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight, a good one straight ahead. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the New York Giants. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line. So here come the Giants, and Greg, it is the latest stop for Russell Wilson. A decade and a Super Bowl in Seattle, 2 years in Denver, last year in Pittsburgh, and now Russell Wilson is the Giants QB.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from the opening whistle.
Look wide, get this one complete, and he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
That's good.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of one.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So here come the Chiefs, and that means the three-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
I'll tell you what, Mike, we have a blast every week doing this, but when we get our assignments and we see this guy on deck, it just gets a little bit more special. I mean, to witness firsthand one of the greatest, one of the most transcendent players.
And he's into the end zone. What a start. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
Giants nothing.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Giants offense ready to see the football for the second time. They had that pick on the opening drive. It led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back. 1st and 10. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Russ. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try to sneak it here. And it looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the 1st down.
Now Wilson on 1st down. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. They get 14 on that hookup. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
Giants 1st down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And did the Chiefs get it? They did. Good work to get the 1st down, and Greg, maybe good fortune that they're able to keep possession after the fumble.
And I know where his mind is, Mike. He's so focused on getting that 1st down, which he does a great job getting, but it can't come at the expense of protecting the ball. Now, in this case, he's very fortunate. He loses the ball, but it ends up going out of bounds.
What a run! He brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. 1st down, Giants.
1st and 10.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
A loss of 2.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
On the zone read, a give to Tracy. And he nearly got 3. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
On fourth down, the veteran Graham Gano for the Giants field goal try.
A 30-yard
This
attempt.
from 30 yards out. Gano's kick is good. And the Giants are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Graham Gano now following the field goal. Back to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. Whoa! He's to midfield. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
You know, Mike, for a lot of guys in the league, the best way to make an impact as a rookie is through special teams. And anytime you can make yourself valuable, find a way to contribute, you do it. And that was a heck of a return right there.
The Chiefs offense headed back to take over once more. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Off the play fake. Mahomes. That'll be caught. Juju Smith-Schuster. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Chiefs first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
On 4th down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. This one from 39 yards out. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. Gibson now on the return. And That'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Giants offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. In motion, it's Robinson. Forced out wide. He runs with it. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
Gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 40-yard line.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 10-3 is our score. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Giants football here to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 12 to go. Now Wilson on the designed run. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
3rd down. Here's Wilson. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
So on 4th down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. Kansas City sends Nico Remigio back to return. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. With a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. Begins with a run by Pacheco. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. The question now, will the play stand? That's on the tackle, Jawan Taylor.
Still 1st down.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
Throwing is Mahomes. He's got a man. It's Smith-Schuster. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
First down, Chiefs.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing now, Mahomes. It's made by Smith-Schuster. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man. I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Patrick to throw. That's into the hands of Worthy.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. Here's Mahomes. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
On 4th down, Harrison Butker on for the Kansas City field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs will extend their lead.
Giants 3.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. On the return, it's Gunnar Olszewski, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Giants offense. Now they get set to take over once more. They're in a 10-point hole. It's 13-3 as this drive starts with first down. Intercepted. taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
The Chiefs offense back onto the field for their next possession. And they begin, to say the least, in a tremendous spot. First and goal from the 2. Pacheco. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. Now Mahomes. Trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal. Throwing is Mahomes. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Kansas City.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get it.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Butker now to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the Chiefs add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Olszewski now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready to see what they can do. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. The shotgun. Wilson moving outside the pocket, and he won't try to risk much more. Sliding down a gain of 3.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Second down, they need 7. Now it's Wilson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
3rd and 7. Now Russ. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You have to wonder, Mike, how are those previous mistakes he made earlier in the game still lingering in the back of his mind? You can tell he's being a little bit more conservative. He doesn't want to risk throwing a third interception and kind of just throws this one away.
Here's Jamie Gillen on now as he's on to punt for the second time. A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense and Hollywood Brown ready for their next possession. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. Into the hands of Juju. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now, Mahomes. That's over the middle. Complete to Brown. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Play action here. Mahomes. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To the air once more. It's Mahomes. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Automatic first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right back to the air for Mahomes. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This one from 54 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Chiefs going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Nico Remigio to bring it back. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Ground to start the drive with Pacheco. We'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
First down, Kansas City.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Once again, it's Pacheco. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Open man, left side, he's got it. A gain there of 16 yards. And the Chiefs have a first down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. A gain there of 21. First down, KC.
And a first down, Chiefs.
Well, that's a heck of a 1-2 punch right there, and that's something that every offense stresses. The ability to be equally effective run and pass on any given snap. They follow up the successful pass play with a big explosive run.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's in! Xavier Worthy! Touchdown, KC!
Kansas City.
Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Butker now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will extend this third quarter lead.
Giants 3.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Olszewski now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Giants offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. For Tracy, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
On second down, Russ. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. Wilson. Now a screen set up for Tracy. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
Here's Xavier Worthy and his Kansas City teammates getting set for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
Mahomes back. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
A give here to Pacheco. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Now the former rushing champ, it's Kareem Hunt. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At the 47-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
And a first down, Chiefs.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons, he can spread the ball out and find the open space.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Giants will take over at their own 14-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
The Giants offense getting set to get back to work. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
He's really struggled with his accuracy all game long, and when you look, Mike, I think he's had some opportunities downfield to connect with his guys, and it's one of the biggest reasons they find themselves trailing here late in this game.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to fight any CD can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
First down.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
He's got his man. That's Neighbors. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. That's good for a Giants first down.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense get a little lackadaisical.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Out of the gun, here's Russ. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big-time play out of the G-men. 32 yards.
The 19-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. Play action. Now Wilson, right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And he'll be forced out of bounds, just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
A run here with Tracy on second down. And his momentum completely stopped there. Pick up, thrown down for a loss.
It's a loss of
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Wilson now to throw on third down. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they're on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. That one incomplete.
I think that's the sign of a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's already got 2 picks on the day. Certainly doesn't want to throw a third, so good decision. Just throw it away.
So the ball's still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. From the shotgun, Wilson under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
What once looked like a promising drive has suddenly hit a little bit of a roadblock here, Mike. They're in scoring position, yes, but now on third and goal following that second down sack, this defense has a shot to come away, only giving up 3.
Big play coming up, third and goal. Now Wilson. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get into the end zone for the first time tonight. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Giants are able to edge a bit closer.
Chiefs 30, Giants 10.
Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
The Chiefs offense ready to get back to work. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. Here's Pacheco, and that'll be a pickup of 3.
Number 10, Isaiah Pacheco, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Andrew Phillips. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing is Mahomes. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Kansas City.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
You don't want to make a living off of making these kind of throws, Mike. It's one thing to throw into tight coverage, but it's another thing to throw into tight double coverage. And while the quarterback gets away with one here, I don't think you want to make a living doing it.
On the ground, here's Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
So, it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. In a game that was expected to be a cakewalk, pretty much turned out that way. Their class just much the best in this one, as they cruise to an easy road victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from New Jersey.